Hi, this is Zach here with the US Chartbreakers here at Zach's Traders Cafe for Thursday, the 18th of January. Starting with the S&P, which is blocked at around the 4,800 level. We've broken an uptrend line there from October, which was around 4,750, and below that, there's the risk of a move down to that December support line projection, currently pointing towards 4,650. Just have that 50-day line just below it at 4,620, so that's sort of the roadmap at the moment. Need to get back above 4,750 to resume the uptrend towards a rather unlikely sounding target as high as 5,000 by the end of next month or going into March. Moving on to the stocks, and here we're starting off with Aurora Technology, which has given us a bear trap rebound from below the old or the initial January support there around $3.70. Above that, we're looking for resistance on the way down up towards $5.30 over the next 2 to 4 weeks. Another stock which looks like it might have legs in the near term is coming up, American Coastal, and here we see this rising trend channel which has been in place for much of the last year. The top of the channel heading for the $14 area, and that's what we're looking for by the end of next month, especially while we hold above recent resistance around the $10.50 mark. So hopefully $14 hit sooner rather than later. Another stock worth keeping an eye on is Baijayun, and here the picture quite encouraging in the sense that you can see that what this rising trend channel base, we've broken above the rising 50-day moving average at $2.30, and above that looking for up to $4.80 by the end of next month to take the shares back to where they were back in September. We see the return of Bullfrog with some rather spicy price action at the moment. Here we've had the shares almost exactly hitting that resistance line there from the early part of 2023. The hope now is that we'll remain above the 50-day moving average, currently around $2.85. If we can do that, then we could have a retest of the best levels of yesterday through $4 over the next couple of weeks. An interesting setup as well at the following stock, which is Cognition Therapeutics. Here we see the shares hitting or re-hitting our initial target there around $2.50. Above that, on an end-of-day close basis, we're looking for $4 by the end of next month in that sort of V-shaped mid-move consolidation for the shares. The weirdly named Dogness is coming up next, and here we can see that perhaps the price action is not quite as weird as the name of the company, but the shares struggling to hold on to that rising trend channel base, the floor of that channel there, around the $3 mark, and above $3 we're looking for a retest of recent resistance through $9. If you're cautious, you want to see decent end-of-day closes back above the 50-day moving average, just around current levels or just above current levels at the moment. Next stock is one that is worth keeping an eye on, given the way that we've bounced or we've surged after consolidating above a rising 50-day moving average. It was a typical bullish reversal pattern, and the top of that rising trend channel from back in August, heading for $11.50, which we're looking for by the end of next month, while we remain above the initial October resistance at around $8.60. So the best thing is we stay above the $8 zone. On to the next stock, which is Carla Bio, and another situation where there's been a positive consolidation above a rising 50-day moving average near the low of the range, rising trend channel base, top of that channel heading for $12.60, and we're expecting $12 plus while we stay on the right side of the $8 area, which is recent support or the latest support during this week. I've covered the next stock quite a few times, Mountain Crest, and that's normally a good thing, but I have to say it's one of the most volatile situations around. We've got a rising trend channel there shown in black, and that's been in place in September, and we've zigzagged within that range between, let's say, $12 and $28. Maybe time to upgrade the potential upside there, so above $28, looking for the upper parallel of that rising trend channel from back in June, heading to highs as high as $42 by the end of next month. Moving along to Rush Street, and here the shares are perhaps rather more difficult in terms of being in a range, but we're looking for the big breakout there, a break of that resistance line there from September, $4.70. Above that, looking for up to $5.80 by the end of next month. Ideally, we stay on the right side of that rising 50-day moving average at $4.20. On to the last three. First one is coming up right now, and here you can see safety shot, a stock which is trying to stay on the right side of that uptrend line there from August. Level there around $1.80 above that, but looking for the 50-day moving average at $3.39 by the end of next month, retracing a part of the gains made over the course of December. The chart of Sinclair looking encouraging at the moment as well. That steady crawl above a rising 50-day line. We've had the breakout now, and above recent neckline resistance around $14.50. Looking for that old 2023 resistance line at $19 by the end of next month, or hopefully much sooner than that. Last one of the day is coming up now, and here we've got Sezzle. The situation here is they've got a potential rising trend channel base. Nice sort of handle or hook there of the price action, sort of a U-shaped hook there. Looking for a break of $26.30 to give us a move up towards $44 by the end of next month. And obviously, ideally, would stay above recent or the initial January resistance around $22. That's it for me today. More updates tomorrow.